Hello everyone, welcome back to Triumph Trust FX channel. Today briefly I want to share with us some setup that I had this week, and this setup we are traded during New York session. Two of them were successful, as they met up the criteria for entering the trade, and the other two didn't meet up the criteria, right? So I'm going to be reviewing the setup with us, that is USDCAD, NZDUSD, gold, and AUDUSD. So let's get started. So I'll be sharing the screenshots that I took when these setups excuse me, when these setups occurred. So we'll start with the USDCAD. So USDCAD happened on the 9th of November, as you can see here. So I combined both the 15 minutes time frame and the 1 minute time frame, right? So there is a specific time where when I start looking for this setup, and that is this green box that you see here. And let me go to the live chart. Going to the live chart, this box, which is this, so on the server time, on the broker time, this is IC market. So this is around 15:30 hours. So once this box comes up, that is when I start looking for the setup, and I will stop looking for entries at the end of the box, which is around 17:30. Right, so this 15:30 to 17:30, that is just 2 hours during New York session. So this 15:30 is okay. I've told you the broker, so you know how to check it out in your own time. But in Nigeria time, GMT +1, this is around 2:30, that is 14:30 hours. So the broker time is 1 hour ahead of my time. So I look for the setup. What I look for on the 15 minutes time frame is for price to take out the high of the day. So what I do is, once this box appear, that is around 14:30 hours in my time, then I mark out the high of the day following the trend. So here, if you look at from the beginning of the day, I can see some higher highs and higher lows being formed until this particular point. So from the beginning of the day to this point, price is moving higher. So once this box appear, I will mark out the high of the day, the high before the opening of this box, so which is here for USDCAD on the night. This was the high of the day, and from the beginning of the day I have my confirmation just for the day that price is creating higher highs. So once I mark this, I also mark it on the 1 minute time frame. All I'm waiting for is for price to break above this line. It could be with a pin, it could be with a full candle, whatever the case may be. I want this high to be taken out in form of liquidity grab before I start looking for my setup on the 1 minute time frame. So this is what I'll be looking for. When price broke above the high of the day, I want to see price drop down, break structure on the 1 minute time frame, then pull back to retest an order block or a fair value gap. Then I take my entry to this level, just all these lows, just any of the points in the low. But majorly what I do, my first take profit no matter what is 20 pips. So stop loss will be around 5 pips, 7 pips, 4 pips, even 3 pips, but my first take profit will be these lows. So once I hit 20 pips, I take my first TP, then set a BE for the remaining entry, right? So let's look at what happened on USDCAD. So USDCAD, this was the high I marked, and price drop, price got here at the beginning of the box, price dropped down, and I was still waiting that price would take out this high, take out yesterday, that is the daily high of the day. Then I was still waiting for the setup, and this is what happened. So as you can see, price pull up, took out the high of the day and drop immediately. So on the 1 minute time frame, you can see this is the low created before price took out this high of the day, and price immediately dropped, breaking the structure, breaking this low. So I have a fair value gap here, I have another block here. So the first thing I have is a fair value gap, so that is the area I marked. So I'll wait for price to pull back to that fair value gap. It almost got there at this point. This fair value gap was being covered, then drop again, pull back up and hit it around 70% of Fibonacci retracement. So that was the entry, and the target, as I said, are these lows, and this gave over about 30 pips, right? So it's as simple as that. That was for USDCAD. It happened on the 9th of November. Let's also look at the same setup on the NZDUSD. NZDUSD happened yesterday, Friday 11th of November. So this is what happened. So at the time the box appeared, it was this candle, and this, the candle before the candle that started the green box, was the high of the day. So this candle was below this candle, this bullish candle, like that is like a doji, was below this bullish candle. So this sets the high of the day automatically. So after this candle, we saw the price took out the high of the day, and on the 1 minute time frame, this is where it happened. So this bullish candle took out the high of the day. I marked out this low, expecting that price was going to drop to break it, then wait for a retest, then we'll enter, but nothing happened there. Price continued to pull up. It created this low. I marked it up, waiting that maybe from here price would drop to break it, and nothing happened. And that was how it continued until it created this low, pull up again, and at this time it took out the low, which confirms my break of market structure on the 1 minute time frame. Here I have my order block with this space here, this gap. So my expectation was for price to break, pull back into this zone, then we'll take our entry. Now most of the time this setup happens so fast that I may not be able to post the entry, but I posted this on my Telegram group. If you are not in my Telegram group, the link to the Telegram group is on the description of this video below. So I posted it. So all you need to do, okay, I didn't post this, but I posted gold. I didn't post this. So I may post something like this as we have in USDCAD. Yes, so I may just post something like this. So once I post something like this on the group, if you want to take the trade, all you need to do is for you to wait for price to take out the high of the day, then give the pattern that I just explained, then you take the entry. So that is for this NZDUSD. Then the next thing, this was the entry. This was when I took the entry, and yeah, see what happened. Price moved into the expected entry level and moved away. So as at this time, price was, I took 2 entry, so price was still below 20 pips for me to take my first take profit. So at this point, price had given me 20 pips on my okay, no, it was not up to yet. It was after then that I took my first take profit at 20 pips, somewhere here, for my first entry. Then the second entry I got stopped out because I protected it. All right, so it's as simple as that. Then I also have the, let's look at the setup that didn't meet up the criteria. So we'll start with gold. On gold happened on 11th, that is yesterday, Friday. So I posted this on my Telegram group. So this is the pattern I was expecting. The high of the day, I was expecting that as the green zone appeared, I marked out the high of the day. So my expectation was for price to come and take out this high. Then I look for the pattern on the 1 minute time frame. I take my entry. So let's see what happened. So this is what happened. Price continued up but couldn't take out the high of the day, but the pattern was formed here. You can see the low, price dropped below it, retest of this other block, and price dropped. So I didn't take this because it didn't take out the high of the day. So the high of the day must be taken out before the trade is taken, right? Then same thing happened on but what happened on AUDUSD was quite different. So this is what happened on AUDUSD. At the beginning, at the opening of this box, we saw this candle, this bullish candle was the high of the day, and my expectation was, as price take out the high of the day, I was waiting for this low to be broken, then we wait for a retest for entry, but nothing happened. Created equal lows here, so this is a good place for us to take profit if we go higher. Price moved higher, created this low, I marked it out for price to break through, then we wait for a retest, and this is what happened. At this point, price broke through it, and I saw a gap here. So, and this other block, fair value gap here, is here too. Then I was waiting for price to hit this point, then we take our entry. So see what happened, just a pinch away from the line, and price dropped below, and that was a massive drop to the downside. So I believe this is simple enough for us to trade. Remember the time of the trade on the New York section, 2 hours. Right, on the broker time is around 15:30 hours. That's this IC market. Then in Nigeria time is around 2:30 hours. So from 2:30 p.m. that is 14:30 hours to the next 2 hours. That is when you look out for the setup. It's profitable. So all I want you to do is just to do some back testing and see how far you can go with this. If it's okay with your trading style, then you can apply it. So if this video means something to you, if it adds value to you, do well to like this video, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell so that you'll be alerted anytime I upload a new video. If you have any questions or comment, you can put it on the comment below, or you visit the Telegram group, ask me anything, and I'll be ready to provide you with the possible answers that I have. Thank you, and have a wonderful weekend.